my channel. Today we're going to be doing something that is very overdue, and we're going to be putting a window into our camper van. Sorry about that poor audio quality there, that's my bee. Also, I'm Kirsty, I'm very bad at introductions. I'm Kirsty, that cute dog is Alfie, my little baby. Okay, so for this project you will need a window, some protective sheeting, a drill, a thick drill bit and a hole borer, but we actually didn't end up using the hole borer. That's just if your size of hole borer fits up with the corners on your panel, if that makes sense. You will also need a jigsaw, some metal blades for the correct thickness of your van skin, a bonding agent, a sealant gun, alcohol wipes, primer, sponge applicator, masking tape, suction cups, metal paint, an old brush that you don't care about using with metal paint, a metal file, and don't forget some biscuits because sugar will give you the confidence you need to cut a massive hole in the side of your van. So as you can see, it's a nice bright sunny day, but inside the van it's completely dark. This is what it's like without any lights on. Obviously we have just been using like all of our lights and it's fine, but we would like a little bit more natural light. So this is where the window is going to go, across this front panel here. So yeah, let's get cracking. So here we're just removing all the panels that we placed on the door and the insulation. Uh-oh.
What?
Just all that expanding foam.
Oh yeah.
So something that we forgot that we did was put a bunch of expanding foam down one of the seals, obviously where the panel wasn't fitting quite perfectly to this. So chisel, I reckon. It's coming off quite easily actually. Coming off easier than I thought that it would.
But we thought we were really clever putting this little bit in, filling in the gaps.
So we just put down a few like protective things on the floor and on our surfaces.
Oh, they're melting.
We left our biscuits in the sun. Raging. The next step is to actually drill the holes through to the outside so that we can figure out on the outside where we're going to be cutting. So how we're going to do that is we're going to drill 5 holes in each corner, and then we're going to mark them up on the outside and figure out our cut line.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
Yep, I guess.
Are you sure you want a window?
Yes. Because we can't return it, so it's going in.
Top tip for keeping your van clean, use the hoover like this under the drill. Oh, we're so smart. Just finished putting all the holes in the van. So we've got all of our corners marked out, and we're just going to set up the saw and start to jigsaw. I'm just going to put some masking tape on the bottom of the jigsaw and then round where we're going to be cutting on the van as well, and that'll just prevent our paint getting too chipped from the jigsaw. Once you're all taped up, it is time to take a deep breath and start cutting.
Fun?
Shards in my eye.
Wait a sec.
What? Hello? Yes. It's double protection.
Oh, it looks so funny.
I'm dealing with a white van, it's very bright.
You look like a crazy scientist.
Oh. Good boy. I feel like we should probably be wearing masks.
Yeah,
We're
maybe.
really inhaling tons of metal shards. So So bloody typical, the camera's just died and we don't have another battery ready for it. So we're just going to get this cut finished and then we'll have a big hole in the van. Whoa.
Okay.
Righty, so we have the hole cut, scrap metal there, that'll go to the skip in a few days probably. So we're just now going to sand all along and get all the burrs off and then paint with some metal protective paint.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, so we have just spent, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours maybe like 2 hours just cleaning. We filed everything. We bought budget masking tape. I literally just like cheaped out and got really cheap masking tape, and that was a huge disaster because it was all just like peeling off, and so we've been trying to get like a nice clean surface for us to put the primer and stuff onto, so that's been taking a little while, but that's all done now. So I'm just going to put some paint on all the fresh edges.
You're not going to show them this bit?
Oh yeah, and also like because of the glue that we used to attach our carpet, you can sort of see in there, a lot of the metal filings were getting stuck in the glue, so it took us ages.
All of.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. So it took us ages to get all the metal filings like unstuck from the glue and out the carpet and everything. But it's all done now, it's all out. It's fine, we're good and clean. The outside is good and clean. So yeah, on to paint and metal paint. I don't know if this is just our metal paint or if we don't know how to like close the lid properly or whatever, but this is what happens. Every time we don't use it for a while. So I need to go and fish that layer off.
I love how you said this will take 40 minutes. I'm so optimistic. You just thought, oh, professionals doing 20, just double it.
I'll do it in 20.
More like a whole day's work.
Well, it hasn't been a whole day's work.
Well,
a few hours. We've just put paint on all the rims to protect it from rust. Lewis is just giving the window a wipe down with some alcohol wipes. We're just going to put some primer on the window. This is definitely the inside, right?
Hope so.
I hope so. Feels weird putting like something so black in the van. Just add your primer where you're planning on putting down the sealant. So the primer is nice and dry. I've just put some of these bits of masking tape at the top, just ready for us to put the window up onto. Sorry, I didn't actually explain that very well. So the pieces of masking tape are just to grab onto the window once it's up, and it will stop it from slipping down as the sealant cures. And Lewis is just beating out the sealant at the moment. So if you see where he's starting, up in the corner there, that's where you want to start, and you want to go the whole way around and then finish it off by, like, if you see where the primer is, like by tailing it off like that. Is the best thing for waterproofing, to stop anything getting in, like the little gaps or anything. Oh, it's absolutely freezing now. Yeah, so Liz is just going to do that sealant and then we'll put it up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, I'm going to tap out in a sec. Okay.
Ow! Fuck. Our sealant gun is so bad. Like, look at my hand, and I was just doing it for a second. Do you know that documentary we were watching? Where they said that you have a high pain tolerance if you swear?
Yeah.
Fuck! 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 This is the most intense shit we've ever done because we're trying to do it as quickly as possible, obviously, so that the sealant doesn't start to cure too much before we fucking put the window on it. Oh, this is so stressful. We should have just bought a proper, better sealant gun. You're doing so well, baby. Okay, finally, the sealant is on and it's time. So once you've put your window up, it does grab with the sealant pretty much straight away, but you do still just want to hold it in place for a few minutes until you're confident that it's got a good grab. Also, you do have a little bit of time here to kind of adjust the position and make sure that you're happy with exactly where the window's sitting from the outside and from the inside as well. First look at the window. Wow. Give us a wave. Can you not?
No.
I can see you quite well. It looks great.
I can see in if I go like this.
What if I turn the light on?
Oh, you can see now, yeah.
Like quite clearly.
Yeah.
But I guess when we have the lights on, it'll be nighttime, so we'll have the blind up anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there you go. It's a fucking window in a van. It took us a lot longer than expected to get to this point. I'd estimated 40 minutes, and it's been like 5 hours, so never mind. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for today. I'm so tired, I forgot what I was even saying. End of part 1. See you back for part 2, whenever that is, where we will actually finish the window. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a like and a comment if you want to support me and our little van life journey. Yeah, okay. See you next week. Love you. Bye. Don't pull it. You fucking idiot. As if you just pulled our newly sealed glass. Oh dear.